Tech fam. Welcome back to another episode of Cyber Monday. I'm your host, Tia James, and as always, we're diving into the latest, coolest, and sometimes the weirdest happenings in the tech world. Today, we're exploring everything from AI that's learning how to create its own music, to the newest electric vehicle that promises to redefine sustainability, and even the rise of tech in extreme sports. Buckle up, it's gonna be a ride. Let's jump into today's tech review with something that's been making waves in the music industry, an AI composer named Amper. Amper is an AI-powered tool that creates original music with a few simple inputs, designed to sound as if it's been written by a professional composer. Musicians and content creators are starting to embrace this, and Amper is showing us that music production could soon be something we do with a little help from our AI friends. With a database of sounds and the ability to adapt its compositions, Amper is getting impressive at making original tracks for everything from video scores to background tunes. But can it really match up to a human musician? Let's see it in action.
The title is Amper Music, your gateway to AI-generated song covers. In a world where creativity meets innovation, Amper Music stands out as a platform revolutionizing the music industry, leveraging the power of artificial intelligence, AI. Amper Music offers a unique service, creating cover versions of songs with just a few clicks. Let's dive into how Amper Music is changing the game for musicians, content creators, and music enthusiasts alike. The power of AI in music. AI has made significant strides in various fields, and music composition is no exception. Amper Music harnesses the capabilities of AI algorithms to analyze existing songs and generate cover versions that capture the essence of the original while offering a fresh perspective. This innovative approach opens up new possibilities for artists and creators to explore and reinterpret their favorite tracks. Efficiency and convenience. Creating cover versions of songs traditionally involves extensive studio time, skilled musicians, and technical expertise. With Amper Music, the process becomes streamlined and accessible to everyone. Users can simply input the title of the song they want to cover, along with their preferred style and genre, and let the AI do the rest. Within minutes, Amper Music generates a fully produced cover version ready for use. Customization and control. While Amper Music automates much of the music composition process, it also empowers users with customization options to tailor the cover version to their preferences. Users can adjust parameters such as tempo, instrumentation, and mood to fine-tune the sound and vibe of the cover. This level of control ensures that each cover version is unique and reflective of the user's artistic vision. Licensing and usage. Once the cover version is generated, users have the flexibility to license the music for various purposes, whether it's for personal projects, commercial use, or distribution on streaming platforms. Amper Music offers licensing options to suit different needs. This enables musicians, content creators, and businesses to leverage AI-generated music in their projects legally and ethically. Unlocking creativity. Amper Music is more than just a tool for creating cover versions. It's a catalyst for creativity and experimentation. By democratizing music production and simplifying the process of creating cover versions, Amper Music empowers artists to explore new ideas, push boundaries, and express themselves in innovative ways. Whether you're a seasoned musician or an aspiring creator, Amper Music provides a platform to unleash your creativity without limitations. Conclusion. With its groundbreaking AI technology, Amper Music is transforming the way cover versions of songs are created and enjoyed. By combining the efficiency of automation with the artistry of music composition, Amper Music opens doors to endless possibilities in music creation and interpretation. Whether you're looking to breathe new life into a classic song or explore uncharted territory in music production, Amper Music is your gateway to AI-generated song covers. There is a sign-up bonus of 1,000 points for each new registration, and if looking for earn 1,000 credits by inviting friends, /findshare.ai/ss1vku.
Pretty amazing, right? The AI doesn't just spit out random notes, it creates harmony, mood, and even tempo changes to fit your chosen vibe. Whether you're a content creator on a budget or an artist looking for fresh inspiration, this AI is definitely worth checking out.
We are so excited to be kickstarting your morning with entertainment. Everything was happening during this past weekend.
Yes.
Exciting news. Wow, no, she was killing it already.
In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with him serving the full term.
As well as keeping you informed on the issues that you need to know happening in and around our country.
Alright, it's time for some bites of brilliance. Today we're talking about how tech is changing extreme sports, specifically with the advent of smart helmets. Meet Foresight, a high-tech helmet for motorcyclists that does way more than just protect your head. This helmet comes with a built-in camera, navigation alerts, and even voice commands, making it an all-in-one companion for riders. Foresight's innovation doesn't stop there. It also uses real-time data to alert riders about upcoming hazards, such as sharp turns or road debris. This kind of smart technology is a huge step forward in safety and can completely change how extreme sports are done.
So ever since I've been riding motorcycles, helmets have just been inert lumps of basically plastic that have two main jobs really. One's to keep the weather on the outside and the other is to keep your brains on the inside. Well, it seems this helmet is smarter than the brain it's trying to protect. This is the Foresight Mark 1 and it's really the first proper smart helmet to make it to market, and it's designed and built right here in Australia.
Welcome to your new Foresight helmet. Let me show you how it works. First we scan the area for alerts, using our magic software, then display it to you. Like this. Traffic ahead. Road hazard detected. Adverse weather imminent. Police reported nearby. Speed camera ahead. And don't forget happy hour. We can help you navigate. Turn left. Turn right. We're also watching out for bad drivers. Video recording. Now that I've shown you the ropes, let's hit the road.
So the process for all that is that Foresight's server gathers all the information it can from around the web, which it then transfers to the app on your phone, which then Bluetooths all that information to your helmet. There's also a flush mounted 1080p camera on the chin, a couple of microphones, one for the camera and one for you to be able to make phone calls. You can also play your favourite playlist through what are frankly excellent speakers, and as a sound engineer in my other life you can take my word for that. Plus you can operate it all from the chunky handlebar mounted controller. None of which of course would be much good if the helmet itself wasn't up to par. Well, there's no worries there because everything about this helmet just screams quality. For a start, it's full carbon construction and the quality of the weave and the finish is absolutely immaculate. The interior is gorgeous, it's probably one of the nicest I've seen in ages. The overall design's really well thought out. It's got an internal sun visor, and actually the viewing port is so wide that literally you can't see any of the helmet at all in your peripheral vision, so you've got really good vision to the sides. So how much does all this cost? Well, the helmet and all the bits that you need to operate it is $12.99, which on the face of it sounds like quite a lot. But when you think that an action camera, is at least 500 bucks, and an intercom system is probably another 4. That's 900 bucks already built into this helmet, which means the helmet itself is only costing you about 400 for an ECE certified full carbon helmet. The team at Foresight have done an absolutely superb job of designing this thing, getting it built and getting it to market, and it's a massive thumbs up from me.
Recording stopped.
Foresight isn't just about cool tech, it's about making sports safer and more enjoyable. Imagine hitting the open road with this helmet, knowing that you have all the information you need at your fingertips, or should I say, in your headgear. Extreme sports just got a little less extreme and a whole lot smarter.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Next up in Code Red, we're diving into a cybersecurity threat that's been quietly growing: ransomware targeting cloud storage. As more companies move their data online, cybercriminals are following suit. But now, instead of just attacking a single computer, they're going straight for the cloud, threatening to encrypt and hold entire databases for ransom. Cloud ransomware attacks don't just impact big companies; small businesses and even individuals who store personal data online are also at risk. Today, we're looking at a case study where a ransomware attack on a small business's cloud storage led to huge losses. Let's check out what happened and how companies are fighting back.
If you've been recently developing a modern application, there is no way you haven't heard about cloud storage buckets like Amazon S3 and Azure Blobs. And chances are you're using them right now. But the unavoidable question you must ask yourself is whether your buckets are ransomware proof. In this video, I'll demonstrate how your buckets can be easily compromised and be subject to ransomware attacks. I'll also show what you can do to protect them. But before discussing the ransomware attack, we must remember that storage buckets are simply services that hold our data objects. An object is an immutable piece of data, which basically means that after it's created, we can't change its state. It consists of a file which can be in any format. And cloud providers like AWS, GCP, or Azure offer us an interface where we can create, read, reversion, and delete any amount of data. So how does a ransomware attack look like? You'll go to your storage bucket, whether from your Cloud Console or CLI, and try access your data object. And boom, you can't. You'll try again, but you can't.
What the hell is going on?
After some time, you'll start looking around your data objects, and you'll find a ransomware README note. It will state that all your data objects were encrypted and overwritten. And if you ever want to access them again, or don't want them to get leaked, you need to transfer some kind of cryptocurrency to a wallet. Okay, so now let's describe the attack vector of the malicious actor who encrypted our files. The attacker identifies a target bucket and gains write-level access to it. We're not going to discuss how, but probably some privilege escalation was involved here. Once the attacker gains write-level access to the target bucket, they'll perform some due diligence and examine the bucket's configuration to determine if it can be ransomwared or not. They will check the S3 object versioning option, which is disabled by default. If enabled, this means that the bucket has backups, and the victim can quickly restore the overwritten data objects, which weakens the ransomware attack to the point that it's practically harmless, in case there isn't sensitive data that the attacker can leverage. The second thing the attacker will check is the MFA delete option. which will require multi-factor authentication on potentially destructive actions, such as changing object versioning configuration or permanently deleting an object from our bucket. If both conditions apply, the attacker will use the AWS API and replace each object in our bucket with an encrypted new copy of itself. Finally, all that is left is to upload a ransomware README file, and we're done. Protecting our cloud storage from ransomware attacks and enhancing its security posture is actually quite easy. First of all, make sure that your bucket is not public, so attackers can't easily find it. Enabling object versioning and MFA delete is already a significant improvement that we've talked about its benefits before. We can add bucket level policies that will allow only specified chosen keys to encrypt our data objects. Finally, it's always good to have backups and data replicas of our storage buckets. Services like AWS Glacier can help us, but you should note that this practice comes with a price, since storing all the data and retrieving it will cost you money. This was 200 seconds on cloud storage ransomware. Thanks for watching.
It's clear that we need to step up our security game. These types of attacks are sophisticated, and they are getting more frequent. Always back up your data, use strong encryption, and invest in good cybersecurity solutions to avoid becoming the next target.
We are so excited to be kickstarting your morning with entertainment. Everything was happening during this past weekend.
Yes.
Exciting news.
Wow, no, she was killing it already.
In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with him serving the full term.
As well as keeping you informed on the issues that you need to know happening in and around our country.
In today's Wired for Change, let's talk about the future of green transportation. You may have heard about Tesla and Rivian, but there's a new player in town, Aptera. Aptera is a solar electric vehicle with a futuristic design that aims to be the most energy-efficient vehicle ever. Its unique, lightweight design, paired with solar panels on the roof, allows it to run almost entirely on sunlight. Imagine never having to plug in your car to charge, just park it in the sun. With its aerodynamic build and use of sustainable materials, Aptera claims it can travel up to 1,000 miles on a single charge. Let's dive into a quick demo of this vehicle and see how it's redefining what eco-friendly transportation looks like. Aptera is showing us that sustainability and innovation can go hand in hand. This isn't just about driving, it's about rethinking how we power our daily lives. If more companies start following this model, we could be looking at a much greener future. And now, it's time for some tech tickle. Today, we're looking at a fun invention from Japan, a robot designed to help you relieve stress. Meet Kubo, the tail therapy robot. This fluffy, headless pet has a soft, responsive tail that wags when you pet it. No barking, no meowing, just pure, tail-wagging relaxation. Kubo has become a hit for people who can't own pets due to allergies, or for those who just want a quiet companion. Let's take a look at Kubo in action.
When I left my home to live on my own, my mom gave me one. When I was alone in a new city, my landlord gave me one. When I was having a hard time getting used to my new job, my boss gave me one.
You seem like you need this. You don't have to work that hard. I'll see you later.
When I was having an allergic reaction to a cat.
Well, I have this. You can have it.
A kind stranger gave me one.
And I have a few prescriptions for you.
When I wasn't feeling well,
you should try this.
my doctor gave.
What is this? This is Kubo. It's a robot with a tail that heals your heart. It wags its tail differently depending on how you stroke it. It has the healing powers of pet animals.
So when I met the love of my life, I gave him.
It's adorable, isn't it? Sometimes the simplest ideas turn out to be the most impactful. Kubo may not be a real pet, but for some people, it's just as comforting. Who knew that all we needed to feel better was a little wagging tail? That's it for today's episode of Cyber Monday. From AI-driven music and green vehicles to robot pets and smart helmets, technology is weaving itself into every part of our lives in ways we never imagined. Make sure to tune in next week, where we'll dive into even more futuristic and mind-bending innovations. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media to stay updated on all things tech. I'm Tia James, reminding you to keep exploring, keep innovating, and always stay curious. See you next week.